Hi students, welcome to Mahila Samaja online classes. Class 9th standard, subject second language English. The topic is justice. The poet is Praveen Kumar. So before going to the poem, let us know about the poet. By the name itself, we can find out that he is a Indian, Praveen Kumar. Praveen Kumar, a bilingual poet, born in Mangaluru, has more than 3 decades of government service at senior levels. As a poet of 12 published collections and as author of 5 volumes on matters of governance and administration, he is a familiar face in Indian intellectual circuits. Stemming from his varied academic background are the lively far-ranging interests that have impelled him to write on subjects as diverse as matters of public interest and poetry, striking a perfect balance between the pursuance of occasion and avocation. He has been a regular contributor to many national dailies, periodicals, and journals. His articles have been extremely popular and often sensational by their innovative, unorthodox thoughts. His published works include Golden Wonder, Love and Pride, Inside India, Policing the Police, Unknown Horizon, Policing for the New Age, Portraits of Passion, Simply Yours, Indian Police. His published works in Kannada are Bhavana, Ananya and Priya Lavanya, Tapaswini and Divya Belaku. So, these are his works. I'll explain to you about Praveen Kumar. Praveen Kumar, a bilingual poet. Bi means it is 2. Lingual means languages. So, 2 languages is very fluent in writing and speaking. In writing and speaking is very fluent and he knows 2 languages. He knows 2 languages to read and write and speak. So, he is a bilingual poet. He is born in Mangaluru. As more than 3 decades of government service. Decades means 10 years. So 30 years of government service is having experience at senior levels. As a poet, now presently is a poet. As a poet of 12 published collections. Collections means reading poems of others and becoming a poet by learning, planning and getting an idea of poems. So, he has got collections and as an author of 5 volumes on matters of governance and administration. He also has written 5 books of matters of governance and administration, how to rule, what to do, what is the procedure, what is the systematic things to be done in a country, how to cover the government, what to do and all. He knows everything. He has written books, 5 volumes. He is a familiar face in Indian intellectual circuits. He is very, very intelligent. Indian intellectual means very intelligent in circuits, means in all other field also. Next, stemming from his varied academic background. Stemming means here you can tell he is very, very advanced or leading position. He needs a very advanced leading position in varied academic background. In different field, he is very ready. He is very ready to learn new languages, new words according to the trend. Are the lively, far-ranging interests that have impelled him to write on subjects as diverse as matters of public interest and poetry. So this made him to become a poet. This made him to learn about subjects which gave him interest to learn about the languages and improve in this advanced country. Striking a perfect balance between the pursuits of vocation and avocation. He likes the work which he does. What others are telling he is not interested. He is very interested in his hobby, like learning all the new things about the subject. He has been a regular contributor to many national dailies, like assistant editor. He is an editor in national dailies. Dailies means daily newspapers, magazines and other things. Periodicals. Periodicals means a certain work and journals. His articles in newspapers, you get articles. People write articles about poets, about politicians, about anything you can write. So here that is called as articles, a piece of writing, articles. He has written and become very extremely popular, famous, and often sensational by their innovative, means new ideas, new plans. Innovative means you can tell unique. He is very, very different from others. Unorthodox means as unusual. He is an unusual thoughts. He thinks about everybody, the learned, the educated, uneducated. Everybody should understand, and everybody, what and all poem he has written should be reached to everyone. His published works, the books which he has written, the poem which he has written are Golden Wonder, Love and Pride, Inside India, Policing the Police, Unknown Horizon, Policing for the New Age, Portraits of Passion, Simply Yours, Indian Police. And in Kannada he has written some books. They are Bhavana, Ananya and Priya Lavanya, Tapaswini and Divya Belaku. These are the books which is written. Next, moving to the poetry, you have a small listening script. Before going to the poem, Justice, you have a listening script. I'll just read that story and I'll explain to you. I'll just read now. Before you read the passage given below. A child playing on the street was hit by a speeding vehicle. The child was lying in a pool of blood. It was shifted to a hospital. The doctors who examined the child told its parents that the child needed immediate blood transfusion and they must arrange for 4 bottles of blood immediately. The eager parents offered good money for buying blood. Many young men did give blood, but none accepted the money offered. They bluntly told the parents that blood could not be bought with money and that it should be donated by one person to another. So here the story is like this. Say about a 10 years child is playing outside in the street, and suddenly a vehicle, some person in the vehicle comes very fast, a speeding vehicle hits the child. The child fell unconscious and it got hurt, and a pool of blood is flowing. It was shifted to a hospital nearby. Parents. Nearby some public saw that and they took to the hospital. The doctors who examined the child told his parents. Then after they informed the parents that the child needed immediate blood transfusion. Means they have to put blood for the child. Lot of blood is gone. A pool of blood is gone. So blood transfusion must be done for the child. So arrange for 4 bottles of blood immediately. Otherwise the child may die because it is already in unconscious stage. So they informed the parents. The eager parents, what they do, because of love, affection, and don't know what to do, they have to save the child. So what they tell, they offer the public for good money. Whoever gives blood will offer them good money for buying blood. Many people came there, young people came there, and they gave the blood. But none of them accepted the money. They did not take the money. They told the parents, blood could not be bought with money. It is not that such a thing to give money, to give blood and take the money, and that it should be donated by one person to another. It is not like that. When anybody needs blood, we have to help them, we have to give them, and we have to help them like that. The parents, the public told and went away. So again you have another thing, introduction. Make a list of things and obligations that cannot be bought with money. What are the things which we should not give money? And buy that thing. What is that? In the introduction it is given. Human life is based on certain values. Values still govern our lives. Justice is one such value that ensures an exploitation-free life. But unfortunately in the present day, justice has become a commodity for sale for some people. Though there are immortal attacks on justice, it has survived the test of time only because of its inherent strength. So here human life is based on certain values. Everybody have some value. Value means good qualities in us, like kindness, sympathy, virtue, mercy, feeling for others. A feeling for others is called as some good values. That values are govern our lives. It is ruling our life. Without that we cannot live on this earth. It is a very good life when we live with the values. It should govern our life. Then only we can live a better life, a good life. So here justice is one such value. Like that, justice is one of the good quality that everybody should have in us. But unfortunately in the present days, justice has become a commodity. Means It has become for a sale. They give bribe for everything. If you want to win, you have to give some money. If you want to, that is in a crooked way. In a crooked way, by giving bribe, people win and people gain like that. That is very bad. Nowadays, justice is not there in some people, in some few people. Not everyone, few people are like that. They sell blood for money, they give kidney for money, they give their eyes for money, they need money, so and don't know what to do. They do like, they go in this crooked way and they sell all those things and all. But here it is told that some things should not be bought by money. So though there are immortal attacks on justice, though there is attack on justice, it has survived, it has come outside. Justice is a very, very beautiful value, quality. It has come out because of its inherent strength, means it has right, it will come outside some or the other and has survived. It has lived in everybody of us. So moving next to the glossary. The first one is begotten. Begotten means got or earned, earning something for money, like that. Earned means we have to earn for our living. Second one, distressing gain, andre dishonestly obtained profit by going in a crooked way and getting the money. Next one, exploited means unearthed. It is under the earth. We have to take it outside and show for the people. Like example, gold, silver, iron, all are there under the earth, mixed with the mud. We have to separate that and we have to show for the people. Next one, charm. Charm means attract, beautiful, or influence. Next one, shackled. Shackle means chained, tied in a chain, and like a robber chained in the chained. So that is called chain. A robber will be put in a chain and kept. That is called shackled. Fished out means drew or pulled out from. Like how taking a fish and putting outside, it can live. It cannot live without water. Taking the fish and putting on the land, how it gets difficult to survive. That is called fished out, means drew, take it, or pulled out from. Next one, sack. Sack means a large bag. Next, lyre. Lyre means resting place. The last word, dash. Dash means here in the poem, it is short in the bracket and it is meaning of race, means moving fast. That is all, children. Next, thank you, children. Next class I'll continue.